I have a CS3000 Echo chainsaw. I'm going to take the carburetor out from here because I can't get enough adjustment to make the saw run right. It has the plastic tips on the adjustments. Okay, I put a safety guard on my chain. Now I'm going to take the breather cover off and the filter. Okay, we have that off. Now we're going to take these two screws here off and try and get the carburetor out. Okay, when we pull these out, kind of pull them out together, you'll see the little washers on here. Make sure you don't lose those, because this right here is your choke and you have to have a spacer inside there. Now we'll take the choke off. Just pull it off. Pull that back out of the way. Now we'll take this line off and this fuel line off. Pull the carburetor out of this little boot down here. Get it past these lines. You should be able to take it right out of the throttle cable itself by taking a screwdriver and kind of prying it over a little bit and popping it out. Now that we got the carburetor out, I need to take these little plastic stops off of the high and low adjustments because I'm not getting enough adjustment out of my high range. That wasn't too hard. Here it is in one piece. I actually pulled it out with this. It's for pulling O-rings out, but worked pretty good. I just got into here and just kept popping it out and using the hemostats to pull it the rest of the way out. I thought I'd have to tear it up. It didn't tear up though. I'll be able to use it again. Yeah, I just went ahead and took them both out. They came out easier than what I thought they would. Okay, now we'll put our carburetor back in. We won't put our plastic pieces back in until after I get the carburetor adjusted. We know that the idle screw goes on the bottom back in this little boot, and we have to hook up our throttle cable. So we just maneuver it in there a little bit and hook it back up. Okay, it's back in. It took me about 3 minutes to get this back in. Put your throttle cable on first and then put your idler in the boot down here, and then we'll go ahead and put our gas line back on. Took me a little bit of time to get that fuel line on there, but it's on there now. Now we'll put the rest of it together. Okay, now we'll push in our choke. We'll hook up our choke mechanism. Lined up right there because one of those washers has got to go right in there. And we want to make sure we have a washer on both sides. Stick them in there and tighten them down. Okay, now that our screws are in, we're going to check the choke. Make sure that it works smoothly. If it does not work smoothly, like this one here, it does not want to come back out of choke. You want to take and give these a quarter of a turn. Okay, it worked once. Turn a little more, about 1/8 of a turn. There you go. If you get them too tight, your choke won't work. So yeah, you want to watch out for that. Now we'll put the filter back on. Okay, the cover's on. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pull this right here off because that's where we're going to be making our adjustments. Take a screwdriver in there and pop it out. Now we'll go outside and start it. Okay, it's going to get loud. Turn it on like the primer ball. Choke it. See, it's pumping oil pretty good. It's all over the driveway. So this is running good now.